Markout Mania. Markout. That was Markout. Oh, Markout. Yeah. Hola. Welcome to Markout Mania.
Oh, that's awesome. It's so sad when our 10-minute, 15-minute pre-show is funnier than anything we're gonna say on purpose.
Hola, Meef is in the chat already. Hola, Meef. We're sorry. Oh my god.
What's going on, everybody? Meef, what up, brother? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Welcome to the October 13th edition of Markout Mania.
Yeah.
So
This is Lucha. This is Lucha. Awesome.
yes, so
Boys, how you doing? How you doing, boys?
good. You know, all blessed and safe. No,
Zeus,
no
I'm glad you're
hurricane damage.
safe. Yeah, same here. Thank you. Thank God. Thankfully. Zeus, I'm glad you're safe, brother.
Glad I'm safe. Glad I have power. I'd be doing this from the inside of the car.
You be doing the inside of the car?
I'd be inside the car, probably in a McDonald's parking lot for free Wi-Fi. So.
Woo,
But I am not. I am home, so it's.
That's a good look. That's a good look.
So really excited for today's show because we got a great Lucha Underground to talk about, and we got our fantasy booking for a WWEF style
Halloween Havoc. Ooh.
So let's kick this off right like we do all the time. Let's talk some new Lucha Underground.
I like to say, first of all, that I thought this is one of the better episodes I've seen in a long time. I thought the Marty episode was good, but this one ranks right up there, man. From start to finish, there was nothing bad about this episode at all. Everything flowed, everything was good, everything makes sense. The in-ring action was unbelievable, and the best bump of the night goes to the Lucha cameraman. He's hardcore. Yeah. That guy is hardcore. He took a Phoenix bump and kept right back up and kept filming. That's hot. Come on.
Yeah, it's overall just fantastic. Really, and 4 matches tonight was
and they squeezed them all in, and they all worked. I'm like, finally, the editing worked.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was amazing to me that Chelsea Green and Pentagon was like an outstanding match. Like
that was the match of the night in my book.
Yeah, my expectations for one. I mean, it wasn't that I was expecting something bad. I didn't have much expectation, and then it was like, whoa! Like couldn't believe it.
And it actually looked believable. I mean, they actually sold each other's move, and it looked believable. It looked good. I was entranced. I was enthralled in the match. I was like, wow, this is really good. But even before that tag match was unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Phoenix and his ring rope. I mean, how many times do we need to talk about his ring work? I mean, his rope work. Everything what Phoenix does is stunning. He's amazing.
Oh yeah, he's just on another level. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, he's on another planet. Actually, he's really good. Woo! It was good stuff.
And then the Mac and the Watermelon Kid.
They killed it. Tag team. They killed it. Everything they did together were good. Everything that Phoenix and Mill did together were good. That match flowed. I mean, everything was paced good. Everybody sold well. All the moves. I mean, I love the way Mills was. He was just taking shots. He wouldn't go down. I love that. That's right. He's the big monster heel, and he deserves it. He needs to be pushed as such. And it was awesome the way. But even before that, here comes Taya calling out Papa Cueto. You ruined my wedding, bitch! And oh my god, I loved it. It was awesome.
That was great because I legit thought she was dying. Like I bought into the theory that Zero came up with that all the Worldwide Underground were going to be gone. And it would be just Johnny Mundo against Matanza, but so I thought she was gonna die, especially when it was a sacrifice to the gods. I was freaking out on Twitter and stuff, but I was so happy that it ended how it did. I was like, oh my god,
it was great. And then even the match with her and Matanza, that was awesome.
I tell you, Johnny's timing to slide into the ring and then do the hop up kick. Just as Matanza turned around to deliver the Wrath of the Gods on Taya was amazing. I mean, that was just
absolutely Zeus. Yes. Absolutely. You called it. You called it, brother.
I jumped up out of my seat because I was like, because you didn't see Johnny, waiting, hanging,
right?
Anything. It's just all of a sudden, perfect shot. There he was, hops up, kicks right to the face. Just great. And, of course, our good friend, Mad Titan Zero Cool, he's feeling better because this all kind of plays
fits into his theory, yeah.
Yeah, that his conspiracy that Matanza is getting weaker every week.
Mm-hmm. It all fits into the theory. Good call, Zero.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, they went at it. It was great. The crowd was amped. I mean, all the believers were into it. It was such a great episode. And then we get Famous B comes out. I was so happy to see Famous B. I love
Famous B.
And beautiful Brenda.
And beautiful Brenda. But of course, and then we get Ricky Mundo and then the crazy Chucky doll. Oh my God. Oh man, Rosa, right? Yeah, that's her name.
Rosa or something like that.
Now, I don't know if Ricky's not taking his meds or if Rosa not taking her meds, but something was off in that. I mean, they're a little nuts, and that was awesome.
Boy, he was just awesome. He was crazy brutal. It's like she's definitely powered him up some.
Yeah. He just went nuts. He went ape shit.
Yeah, because I mean, he couldn't win a match on season 1 to save his life.
He couldn't enter the ring white in season 1, okay? He looked great.
And the obsession with Johnny still doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's so crazy. His idea is like, if I get rid of Taya, then Johnny will like me. And
right. What? Exactly. He doesn't even want the woman. He wants the man. He wants Johnny. He goes, he's so obsessed with Johnny that he doesn't care about the wife. He doesn't care about the rest of the Worldwide Underground. All he cares is about Rosa and Johnny. He thinks only that they're their own little happy family.
Yep.
But I love the way they're pushing the Mundo storyline. I mean, the Mundo. Yeah, well, actually, Ricky Mundo. Yeah. I love the way they're pushing that storyline. I just love the way they made Ricky look. He looked awesome in that ring. He really did. He snapped.
And poor
that's
Brenda.
Great, man. That's perfect. Yeah,
poor Brenda.
Poor Brenda never catches a break.
I know, and she brings it on herself because she is a beautiful and has such an annoying voice.
Yeah,
she's so good at it. That's what you get. You reap great rewards when you have great things going for you.
Absolutely,
and she is great. She is great at what she does.
So, I thought that was pretty good, man. I mean, I thought they rolled into that nicely, and then the tag match came, and at first I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I said to myself, here's going to be another 40-minute match. It's going to be cut down to 5 minutes. It's going to look like shit. Right?
Yeah.
Man, was I wrong and happily wrong. That match between Mil, Muertes, Phoenix, Mac, and the Watermelon Man was absolutely incredible. That them four had so much chemistry in that ring together, and their timing was impeccable. And the way they sold each other's move and the pace of the match, I was hooked. I was like, this is, I could watch this all day long. You know, I thought it was great stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then Penta and Reclusa.
Yes.
Wow. Outstanding to say that. Let me tell you something. If TNA ever let had Chelsea Green wrestle like that, she would have been a worldwide star.
It was surprising, like I said, because everything I had seen of her up to this point, I never seen her bust out all these moves before.
No, because she was always caught in that stupid gimmick.
Right.
Yeah. So LU took the handcuffs off, as they always do, as they rightfully should do, and they said, okay, go. And I'm sorry, but you got to give tons of credit to Pentagon. Because the way he helped carry that match, it was so believable. And that's how you do an intergender match.
Yeah.
That was almost perfection.
I mean,
because
we had two good intergender matches 2 weeks in a row.
That's right. True.
I hate that word. That word.
Sorry,
Zeus.
Yeah.
Sorry. Lo siento.
It's a great wrestling match.
Yes.
With two good wrestlers had a great wrestling match.
Right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You gotta stop saying.
I know. I got caught in that Jim Cornette thing. I'm sorry. My bad.
I was going to say, stop feeding that troll.
Yeah. I'm sorry. My bad. I was watching some Smoky Mountain Wrestling last week. That's why. My bad.
That's okay. Like I said, in the ring, and his memory, library is amazing. His opinions, shit.
I totally agree, 100%. You're absolutely right, Zeus. And you know what? I will make a conscious effort to stop saying that. You're absolutely right. It was a great match. They have great chemistry together. Yeah. Because, I'm surprised that they did. I don't know if they worked on it before or whatever, but it worked. I don't know what they did, but it worked. And the way Chelsea Green was flying around that ring in and out.
Oh yeah.
I was like, check her out. She's killing it.
I like watching her against Pentagon. It really came across why they gave her this gimmick, because her limbs are so long.
Mm-hmm.
Her legs are so long. Her arms are long. Like her body's real lean and long, and so she comes off kind of spidery, kind of and she's all the like leg scissor things and the things grabbing with the arms and taking them down, like all these like things, like all played into that spidery limbs, just and catching you in her web and hitting you with moves. It was
all the moves were clean. All the moves were crisp. All that match flowed. It was great. It was great in-ring psychology. And the believers were going bananas. Okay, everything was awesome. And then everybody's getting their Mick Foley on. Here comes the thumbtacks. Here comes the barbed wire bat. And you want to talk about timing? You want to talk about timing, Zeus? That is the best way ever to end a television show. Where you got Marty Lamar with the lighter as the credits roll, and it goes blank. Who the hell do you think it is? David Chase and the Sopranos? Dude, I love the way they ended that show. I was like, now you're making sense. This is how you do it.
Didn't he blow it out?
Yeah. He's a more drawn to the flame. It was awesome. All the symbolism was there. Everything was there. It was perfect. In
other semi-related Lucha Underground news,
Oh.
At WrestleCade,
Uh,
Vampiro returns to the ring against Crazy Steve in a casket match.
oh my God.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, Zeus, man, you're making it really hard for me. You know that, right?
I know. And we have Worldwide Underground. We have a tag team match with Johnny PJ with Taya against Ultimo Dragon
What?
and Juventud.
Who is it that was going to be there? The Juice?
Juventud and Ultimo Dragon against Johnny and PJ.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm not, you know what? Please, somebody clone me so I can be in two places at once.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This is Zeus, you're killing me, brother. You're absolutely killing me.
Hey, big shout out real fast to Angie and Double Y Double H in the podcast and the chat. Sorry,
everybody's in the chat. Me, Double Y Double H, Angie. What's up, Angie? How you doing, hon? I want to give a quick shout out for Angie for thanks to my Bullet Club hat. Holla. Okay, it's hot. It's hot. I love it.
And a big thank you to Double Y Double H for the amazing knowledge that she dropped on the last episode of Markout Mania with our Shaw Brothers, our first installment of Shaw Brothers special.
She was schooling everyone.
She is the Shaw Brothers professor.
You are the professor. Double Y Double H.
Shaw Brothers Academy professor.
She's the doctor of Shaw Brothers.
I want to go to her school, and I want a diploma to hang on my wall from Double Y Double H. How about that? I want to be educated in Shaw Brother knowledge. But guys, I thought it was some, great stuff. I mean, the way they ended that show was perfection. That was timing. Everything they did everything right, And I'm usually one to nitpick, like I didn't like the editing, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. Everything flowed, everything was smooth, and they did no wrong in my eyes. They really did. I was in a trance with those matches, and you know what? I give credit to Chelsea Green and the Pentagon because they put on. That is how you make your in-ring debut for a company. That's how you do it.
Oh yeah.
That is how you do it.
A plus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pedro, anything else to add on that one, Pedro?
No.
Good job, Pedro. Good job. Insightful commentary by Pedro, ladies and gentlemen.
Pedro's been awake for 5 more minutes longer than the show.
Yeah, he's doing his best Frankenstein right now. It's all good. All right.
He's corpsing.
Frankenstein monster, James.
Yes, my bad. I'm sorry. Frankenstein monster. Yes. Boy, I'm just getting corrected all day. Yeah, but you're right, though. You're right.
Did you guys see the new Botchamania?
No, I haven't.
It's got some old footage of Vinny Massaro in there corpsing.
What?
Him and this other dude they're cutting another promo against another dude in an interview segment, and the other guy just starts babbling in some incoherent language, and he just starts laughing his ass off. Almost, he's like hiding his face with his tag team partner. Yeah, check out the new one when you get a moment. It's pretty funny. Nice.
Yeah. I'm still taking shit from people on Twitter because I love that Mario DeMarth is the champ.
What?
People are like, how can you support him as the champion? I'm like, what's wrong with you? It's a fucking wrestling show. Wake up.
What the heck? Shout out to Zero.
What's up, brother?
He didn't really provide any conspiracies this week.
No, it's just his conspiracies are coming true.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't need to say anything else. He'll just let it all fall into place, and we'll all bow down to the end of Zero. He was right.
The Way Too Real podcast last week gave him a lot of affirmation of his some of his theories.
Absolutely.
In regards to the Rabbit Tribe. But.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then another thing here, just for the Believers thing, because at one point we had Mil Machetes, down there close to ringside on the one side of the entryway.
Yeah.
And then that other believer who was wearing that Lucha Underground logo mask.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a shot, I think, where Johnny and Taya are kind of recovering, at the end of their segment, and it's like the two of them are planking them, and it's like it was a really cool image, I thought.
It was again, everything worked. The camera worked, all the timing worked, all the editing worked. So it was good stuff. It was good stuff. It was great stuff.
Yeah, so that kind of brings us to our next thing. So, here in this holiday season for Halloween, somehow, in the brilliant minds of WWE Creative, they decided to let the copyright and trademark go for Halloween Havoc this year.
Idiots. I'm sorry. What? Oh.
Yeah. So they've owned this copyright since they bought WCW.
Yep.
And that's, 2001? They've 17 years. They've sat on the idea of Halloween Havoc, and there has been no better American wrestling promotion to have a Halloween Havoc than WWE. So what we did is we got together, and I made a list of the gimmick matches from all of the different Halloween Havocs. And surprisingly enough, guys, while I was doing this research, there weren't that many gimmick matches all the way around. I mean, we ended up with, like 10, but you're talking there was 12 Halloween Havocs.
I was just about to say, there was a lot of Halloween Havocs, yeah.
There was 12 Halloween Havocs, and we had less than one gimmick match per pay-per-view average. So, what we're going to do is kind of work up the card, and we kind of went through. Tell all y'all what we did is we went through and we kind of booked our own matches and picked from the list of the gimmicks, and we have not decided who has won any of these matches, and we're going to decide with you guys.
Yep, all of us are going to decide together. So in the chat, if you guys have any ideas about who should go over, who shouldn't go over, who should do a run-in, please hit us with the ideas.
Damn it, James.
All of us, we're going to do it live.
I didn't even think about run-ins. Shit.
Yeah, man, we got to do run-ins, okay? And only wrestlers who never appeared in the Halloween Havoc, okay? So no WCW guys, no Hogan, no Nash, no Yeti, okay? Please.
Yeah, and that disqualified Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah.
But oddly enough, I had to double check and make sure, but Mean Mark was never in Halloween Havoc. So the one man who absolutely had to be included in this is able to be there without cheating.
Right.
So what we're going to start off with is one of the worst cluster ever, and that was the Chamber of Horror match. And so what we have with you guys today is we have the Great Khali leading himself, the Ascension, Doink, and Midian.
Oh shit!
And that's
Doink, aka Maniac Matt Bourne.
Right, and that's against Andre the Giant with the Natural Disasters, the Acolytes, and the Warlord.
Oh shit!
The Warlord. Is he still carrying his staff? Is he still carrying his staff with the big W
right,
on it?
He has the stick, yeah, the stick with the shiny W on it.
That's got to be one of the worst props ever.
Yes. Now, special stipulation for this match is Hornswoggle in a cage.
Oh yeah,
over top of the cage, and him and nothing but hundreds of boxes of Lucky Charms in the box, and that is what these two teams are fighting for.
Wow. fighting for a bowl of Lucky Charms. That's magically delicious.
Now remember, the only way to win this match is to get one of the other team members into the electric chair, strap them in, and electrocute them.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm now very sad that Hornswoggle is not in the match because I want to see him in. I want him to end up in the electric chair just to see the visual of him shaking like he's being electric.
Pedro, we are the bookers.
Oh, we can do that.
We can do whatever the hell we want.
It could happen in the post match, right?
All of us, everybody listening today, everybody in the chat, all of us are getting a Vince Russo on. Here's our chance to do the most outrageous shit ever.
Right.
Oh shit.
So, because of course, Doink could also be accompanied by Dink.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
What if Dink is terrorizing Hornswoggle like in that cage?
Yeah, he could climb down there. He could be like stabbing him with with the gold spikes he stole from Terry Gordy in the locker room.
Well, I know the Great Khali. He'll probably spend most of the match outside of the ring on the floor. He'll probably be nursing a fake kayfabe ankle injury, because he can't work.
Oh, right. So it would be him and Andre kind of beating the crap out of each other.
Right. All outside the ring. All outside the ring.
Or just leaning against the ropes.
Right. Right.
And of course, I would assume that Bradshaw and Farouk would be going at the Ascension.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I can see clotheslines from hell to everybody. Whack, 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 whack.
Yeah. And so we got Midian and his crazy ass pairing off with the Warlord. We got Earthquake, Typhoon running around. I mean, it would be just such a huge mess of a match.
Warlord, the one body Lex Luger's probably jealous of.
Oh my god.
More steroids.
I got a bigger needle. No, my needle's better. My steroid's better. No, I take Andro. No, you don't.
So we have. I would see Doink going up to help Dink, and then we had more than one Doink, so we could have another Doink come out.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Doinks.
Yeah, we can have we have the evil Doink, and then we can have a good Doink come out and then kind of try to rescue Hornswoggle, and then throw him out of the help him escape the cage to land do a big corkscrew plancha on top of the guys in the ring.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And then maybe
that'd be a great opportunity for some cheesy effects. Like every time a Doink hits somebody, you have a big Doink flash across the screen, a la Batman 1966.
Right.
Like bam, boom, bam. You hear Doink, 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 and you hear the sign come up the screen. Real cheesy.
Yeah. And maybe we get like an Andre choke slam. Maybe he choke slams one of the Ascension into the damn electric chair, and then picks up the other Ascension guy and then drops him on the lever to win the match. There
you go. There you go. And then everybody eats Lucky Charms, and they're all happy. And then Andre screams out, "Who brought the milk?"
Imagine, Andre trying to put a giant handful of cereal in his mouth, and then he grabs Hornswoggle, and he's like, where's the milk?
Accidentally eat Hornswoggle along with the Lucky Charms.
or he tosses Hornswoggle into the electric chair, and Hornswoggle gets electrocuted.
I like my Lucky Charms cooked.
Ever since I mentioned Hornswoggle in the match, I know Pedro's wanted to electrocute Hornswoggle.
It was the first thing I thought of when I thought about that match and Hornswoggle in it. It was like, oh, I just imagined him being,
So that's how we're going to open the show.
Damn.
Then another thing that they did repeat for a couple of years was the spin the wheel, make a deal. So they had the match. Yeah. So we can't bitch about that too much because we did go through a half season of Dario doing it.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, true.
So before you groan too much, and they did have a better wheel. So what James picked for a coal miner's glove match is the evil, ugly, slobbery, disgusting, dirty Skinner against Savio Vega, who reverts back into his TNT persona.
Yeah.
For this match.
Whoa.
So we made Savio Vega as dastardly and evil, and he teamed a lot with Great Muta way back in Puerto Rico in WWC.
Yeah, that's old school.
And so TNT really fits the Halloween Havoc idea perfectly, and I think so does Skinner. That was some really good choices there, James.
Thank you. And and it's the Skinners, that dirty tobacco chewing slop Skinner. It's not the fabulous one Skinner, Steve Kern. It's not that pretty bastard. No, it's this ugly, nasty Skinner, and the coal miner's glove match is all dirty and all full of shit and everything nasty. It's good stuff.
And that's another thing too. You could really do it all up. You could have like coal dust on the mat, and,
all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Like I said, have a wheelbarrow. Have have the helmets with the lights on the top. All kinds of stupid shit.
I mean, this company blew such great over the top these are all classic WWE ideas that never happened. But yet, we get gobbledygooker. Go figure. So, all right. So, how do you see this match going between Skinner and TNT, James?
I see Skinner dominating TNT the entire match until TNT puts on the helmet with the light. Blind Skinner puts on the gloves and gives him the fake mandible claw. That's it. He submits. It's all over, and he takes the wheelbarrow, TNT takes the wheelbarrow that's full of coal and dumps it all on Skinner. And Skinner, only because he's nasty and dirty, he doesn't yell, he doesn't scream. He smiles and he's like swims in the coal because he likes it. So everybody wins. It's a great match.
I'm imagining the tobacco juice flowing from like his face and mixing with the charcoal and stuff.
It's like instant cigarette.
Oh, God.
It's a nasty match. The ring is dirty. Everybody in the front row's covered in dust. It's good stuff.
Oh man, I didn't even think about the audience.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, they could have gotten it could have done like some Harlem Globetrotter stuff. Thrown a big bucket of coal ash all over the crowd.
Yep, exactly. There's so much potential there. There's so much potential for so much over-the-top crowd participation, crowd involvement, But I definitely see TNT going over,
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
He has to.
He has to.
All right, so next up, what we're going to do is we are going to go to the brilliant creation of late 90s WCW, and we are going to use the Las Vegas Sudden Death Match, which is a last man standing, and they called it a Las Vegas Sudden Death Match because they had like the last five Halloween Havocs in Las Vegas at the Grand. And so what Pedro has done for the Las Vegas sudden death match is he has taken the classically creepy Papa Shango and put him up against the new school third generation Bray Wyatt.
Ain't no pimps and hoes in this match.
No. It's all spooky, scary. The guy that freaked out Kamala and
yeah, Kamala,
against the guy who can walk upside down and backwards.
Oh my God!
His Exorcist impersonation.
All right, Pedro. How do you see
Pedro, how'd that match go?
Oh, first off, I have to say I was watching CMLL this week with Dean, and I told him what we were going to do on the podcast this week, and he was the one who said you have to put Papa Shango versus Bray Wyatt on there somehow. So that's why I slotted this match like into one of the gimmicks. So the credit goes to Bean because he said he wanted Papa Shango versus Bray Wyatt. Okay,
awesome.
How does this match go? I see Papa Shango, trying to do, trying to get Bray Wyatt down, and then trying to use voodoo stuff to keep him down. And Bray Wyatt, keeps struggling and battling against the voodoo with his own dark arts, and eventually, maybe he hits his finisher through a table or something and makes Papa Shango stay down. Or maybe he takes the voodoo stuff away and turns the tables, like mixes the voodoo with his own dark stuff to turn it on. He turns the... Okay, I'm just making this up. He turns this... he turns the black magic back onto Papa Shango, and Papa Shango transforms into the Godfather. What? And the Godfather.
And now we got zombie hoes now.
And he's trying to call the hoes to come get him up, but they can't.
The hoes are zombies.
They can't pick him up in time, and he loses. Bray Wyatt wins.
Bray Wyatt goes over on Papa Shango. No. Papa Shango turned into the Godfather. No. That guy you say right to censor, but okay, no. Oh
I didn't think about that.
Oh my God, we got zombie hoes and sticks his cane. Oh Lord, Bray Wyatt goes over for the 1, 2, 3.
Oh my is Victoria one of the zombie hoes? Because
she can't be.
She was one of the original. That was her first gig in WWE.
Right.
What's your first job on the job application? I was a hoe.
Actually, she was. You know how she got that gig? Is she won a valet wannabe competition in that World of Wrestling magazine.
Oh wow!
Oh, what? I used to love the Wild magazine, man. The Wild magazine was hot.
Yeah, she won a valet wannabe thing, and that's how she got noticed.
Cool.
Yeah. So, all right. So
all kinds of debauchery going on here.
So the sudden death match is out of the way. Now we're really moving up the card here. I picked. This is a slight variation because we got 2 first blood matches in here. All right. So my variation is called the first bloodbath match, and it is a tag team match with the recently. At this point, this would be a recently removed from the Brood Edge and Christian.
Nice.
Still wearing the long blousy shirts and the dark glasses.
I used to mark off for Gangrel.
Right. With Lita.
Mm.
And they are paired against Gangrel and Kevin Thorne with Ariel.
Oh, Shelly Martinez.
Yes.
Mm.
Who is also going to be at WrestleCade this year, by the way.
Really?
Yep.
Now you know, Zeus, you're just totally torturing me, aren't you?
I know. I'm killing you.
I'm gonna have to cancel Thanksgiving just to fly to Greensboro.
So, I thought about this match a little bit because, like, I would love to see this match done with a lot of close-ups.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of attacks and you know, near bites and things like that from Thorne and Gangrel, and you know, and then you know, Ariel and Lita getting into it, and of course, you know, it's like the way that this would kind of have to go down is you would have to get to like a switch. To and where you know the big bucket of blood is going to be above the ring,
Right.
and get your opponents incapacitated for like a 5 count, and then the blood would come down, and so like I personally would see like Gangrel and Thorne like dominating the match, you know, most of the match, and then flashes of brilliance from Edge and Christian. But then some of the teamwork starting to kind of work against Gangrel and Kevin Thorne as they're, you know, both kind of, you know, such individual, you know, kind of alpha guys that they kind of, you know, start to clash against each other, and Edge and Christian, you know, start to make a comeback. But then when it looks, you know, it's most bleak, then, you know, Lita inserts herself into the match and hits a moonsault on Gangrel and Kevin Thorne.
Nice.
You know, with Ariel is she's knocked out at ringside or handcuffed to the ring barrier or something, and then Edge and Christian will get the win, and see the two vampires covered in blood and then beating each other to half to death on the way back to the locker room because they're so mad at each other.
That's kind of hot. Let's see Gangrel come out and do a run-in and then pull out a bottle of True Blood and drink it. That'd be kind of hot.
Yeah.
It would be great just to see like the Gangrel entrance again. Just
I used to love that. That's a good match, Zeus. That's a good match, Zeus. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I paid money to watch that.
Yeah, I thought I really liked that idea.
Yeah, I paid money to watch that.
Yeah, I was like, that's you know, once again, here you go. You got, you know, these great characters and everything, and like I said, you know, Gangrel, he owns the Gangrel name and that music.
Right.
Because he still comes out to that.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah. So, you know, once again, there's another great match that could have potentially happened. Now, of course, if that had been like, you know, Edge and Christian, you know, TLC version, you know, that would have been a completely different kind of a match.
Right, exactly.
But still, you know, like recent, you know, like newly freed from the Brood, that they would have still been, you know, dark and gothish and everything. That I think that could have worked.
And since Gangrel used to run a porn production company, he could have plenty of girls come out all dressed as little vampires, you know, and just do run-ins in the match. It would have been awesome.
Yeah, like that. Like those from Blade, the Japanese crazy rap girl.
Yeah.
Yakuza bar.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that, all over the place.
Oh, dude, Blade, Wesley Snipes for the run-in.
Yes, there you go. Yes. That'd be kind of hot.
And then like Kevin Thorne loses his hand because he tries to take, Blade's sword.
Yeah. I like that. Oh man, WWE blew it.
It's not safe for work. That's for sure.
No. It'll be the first rated R pay-per-view.
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure.
Adult only pay-per-view.
They did that. Then they do a pay-per-view with that Girls Gone Wild thing once upon a time.
Supposedly, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
I seem like they promoted something like that back in the day.
I don't know anything about those things. I don't know anything about 900 numbers. I don't know nothing about that. Okay.
Moving along.
Who said anything about 900 numbers?
Moving along, Zeus. Thank you. Go ahead.
Moving on up the card. We're gonna drop back into James's crazy, evil Halloween mind here, as James picked the amazing tag team and put them against each other in a strap match. The King of Hearts, Owen Hart, against Yokozuna with Mr. Fuji.
Yes, and yes. The great tag team champions of Owen Hart and Yokozuna. You know, the yin and the yang. They work so well. But Owen Hart ate all of Yoko's sushi, and he got pissed. And he goes, you know what? You cannot take any more of my food from me. And Owen Hart said, I'm the King of Hearts. I've won 2 Slammies, damn it. I can do whatever the hell I want. Hence, he wanted to keep his hands off Yoko's food, his own food. So, naturally, let's have a strap match so you can't grab anything anymore. So here we go. Here comes the strap match. And naturally, Yokozuna just beats the living hell out of Owen Hart. Drags him all over the place, slams him, chokes him, kicks him with the strap, slaps him with the strap, beats him up. Owen Hart's a bloody and battered mess, and Yokozuna's just laughing all around the ring. It looks bleak. It looks hopeless for the King of Hearts until he has the Empire Strikes flashback, and he pulls a Princess Leia and wraps the rope around Yoko's head like he was Jabba the Hutt and chokes the life out of Yokozuna. And his tongue just comes hanging out, and leftover sushi falls out, and Yoko passes out. He taps all the corners of the ring, and your winner, the King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, Mr. Fuji screaming,
No, exactly. He's waving his flag. And out comes for the run the British Bulldog with the big Canadian flag. They waving the flag, and then a flag match breaks out in between British Bulldog and Mr. Fuji. What the hell is going on here? Meanwhile, Yokozuna's still in the ring, passed out, and when he comes to, he tries to finish the regurgitated sushi. What's wrong with this man?
Then Salt and Pepper comes out and takes Mr. Fuji's salt and some of the leftover coal dust, and then they perform their hit single. Yeah, in the middle of the ring, where 3 Count comes out, tries to dance, then Rikishi, Grandmaster Sexy, and the other one. They come out, kick the shit out of 3 Count, and clear the ring.
3 Count. Evan Courageous. Oh my God, please.
He was terrible.
I can't. I can't.
He got the literal rub from Medusa, though.
If you look real quick, it's Bo Derek from the movie 10. I'm sorry, he's brutal. That's nice.
All right, so next we are going to dip back into Pedro's pick. And we are going
menacing laughter.
We are going to take the occult, ugly, evil hero, villain. I don't even know exactly what he is, but we're going to take Aleister Black.
Yeah.
NXT.
He's awesome.
And he is going to have to face the Demon, Finn Balor.
In full demon makeup, I'm hoping.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
And with the smoke and entrance.
You would have to, at this point, if this was Halloween Havoc 2018, it would have to be full Venom demon makeup.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. There you go. I like that. All right, Pedro, book it.
what was the? I don't remember the gimmick of the match.
Oh, that's a good question. Hang on.
It's a Havoc, but without a Havoc.
Was it a steel cage or was it a Texas death match? I don't remember.
That was steel cage.
It was a
Steel
steel
cage.
cage match? Okay.
Okay, so you know they
So classic blue steel cage.
yes, classic blue steel cage. They both get their cool entrances. Aleister Black has that one like he rises out from the coffin or whatever, and then Finn Balor in the full demon makeup, Venom Virgin, and
Wow.
they get in there. They're going at it, stiff hits, stiff kicks. They're putting on a match. They're throwing each other into the wall. They're bleeding through their makeup, and they both do high spots off the. Well, maybe Aleister Black doesn't do a high spot, but Finn Balor does a high spot off the top of the cage. It's back and forth, all that stuff, and I guess Finn Balor goes over in the end because the Demon doesn't lose. I don't think hasn't lost so far in WWE, but yeah, maybe he does the coup de grace off the top of the cage, like.
I wanted Aleister Black to go over.
I would have a run-in from Anderson and Gallows.
Yeah. Yeah. Bullet Club, yeah.
Do the heel turn.
Mm-hmm.
Balor
But James, you gave me an idea for a better finish. The Finn Balor jumps off the top of the cage for the double foot stomp, but Aleister Black moves out of the way, pops up, and hits that what do you call his finishing move? That kick, the thing to black.
Yeah, the fade to black. Is it fade to black?
Fade to black, yeah. It's like boom, and knocks out Finn Balor.
And then Anderson and Gallows run in, and then they all beat the shit out of Aleister Black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they help. They help
keep the streak up.
They help Balor get out of the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Okay, this is better. Yeah.
And because Aleister Black got the 1, 2, 3, they all turn heel and beat the shit out of Black in the middle of the ring, and they rub his face against the cage, and he's getting color. He's doing his best New Jack impersonation. He's bleeding all over the place. Yeah, like that. No, it's Halloween Havoc. We got to get gritty.
There you go.
There we go. Now, this next match.
Oh my God, I feel like Ed Ferrer. Go ahead. No.
Yeah, this next match was kind of another collaboration between all of us, and it is going to be Viscera, the evil, glossy, black lip, yellow mohawk, gigantic, unstoppable, shark tooth looking motherfucker against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Seconded by Mae Young.
Oh God.
In a monster truck match.
Monster truck.
Yeah, the monster truck.
Monster truck match.
Brought to you by Matchbox. No.
Right. For the winner gets custody of the hand child.
Yes.
So if you don't remember, Mark Henry got Mae Young pregnant at the tender age of 80, something like that. And she gave birth to a hand.
Mm-hmm. Who grew up, by the way? Yeah, white hair. Who grew up?
So, yes. So now...
Apparently he's a dentist now. No.
Right. So now we're on the rooftop. We're on the rooftop of a building, if I remember correctly, from the original...
Yeah.
The original monster truck match from WCW. So we've got Mark Henry is going to have to tell the beautiful young Mae Young that she might want to stand back and not get involved, since this is, two guys in two huge monster trucks.
As the hand is in the baby carrier in the front of Mae Young.
Yeah. And I envision that,
of course, wearing a glove.
That Viscera, his monster truck is black and purple with a yellow shark dorsal fin on the hood, on the roof of his pickup truck.
Yeah.
And then big white diesel, silvery diesel pipes, coming out the side of the engine. And then Mark Henry would have, a more fan friendly, like a big, bright blue, with some other, nice bright colors and a classic strong kind of a, that Bigfoot Ford F-150 type of styling. So you got these two crazy big ass trucks and these two crazy big ass drivers,
and the big weightlifting decal on the hood.
Yes, 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 and a weight bench with a full set of barbells and
in the back,
big, and dumbbells in the back for Mark Henry.
Mm-hmm.
This is a crazy idea. It's two guys slamming into each other, pushing and shoving, and trying to get knock one off of the roof of a fucking skyscraper. And how did WWE not ever do this?
I don't know.
All the crazy car stunts they did. They had Hogan drive into the damn ambulance that The Rock was being tended to, and they never did this.
Nope.
And
they could have easily did this too.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what I see is that while it looks at the most bleak that it looks for Mark Henry, that Midian comes out of the up on the roof with a chain with a hook on it, and then hooks it onto the back of Viscera's truck to prevent him from falling off the building, and then backs up really fast, and then Mark Henry ends up driving up off the side of the building, and then Viscera and Midian take the hand child and disappear into the darkness.
Nice.
Oh my
I like that.
Did Viscera hump anything though? Because Viscera always humps boning stuff.
Well, that's why they left with the hand.
Oh my god!
And then because Mark Henry is so distraught over losing his hand, his child, all of a sudden this music starts blaring over the monster truck speakers. It's Kurt Angle's music, and here comes an Olympic-themed monster truck out of nowhere, and him and Mark Henry get together, go chase down Viscera and Midian to go get the hand back.
Oh my god! A tag team monster truck match.
A tag team monster truck match. Go get my hand.
Mm-hmm. That would work.
It would work, wouldn't it? I mean, have the music come out of the car. Have a theme song come out of the truck speakers.
Nothing we said is a lie. And Meef says the winner gets a hairline.
Yeah, I like that, Meef. There you go.
God, none of them had a hairline, but by the end of it, not Midian, not for Viscera.
A $500 gift certificate to Hair Club for Men. There you go.
I think they're going to need a little more than $500.
Yeah, it is. Well, I don't know. Ask Travel.
I think. Well, he looks fantastic.
No, he does. He looks great. He looks great, and Wade Boggs too.
So, we actually have 3 more matches.
Oh God.
I know we're getting late on Pedro's needing to leave. You got time for these 3, Pedro, or
let's do them quickly.
Okay, so we have the other First Blood match. It's a James creation. It's the Boogeyman, accompanied by the Boogie Woogie Man.
Yeah, Jimmy Giants
versus the Executioner, who was being portrayed by Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
All right, Pedro, I'll make this quick just for you. Okay? Real quick. Here comes Terry Gordy into the ring. He swings his plastic axe. It breaks over the boogeyman, and the boogeyman spits fucking worms into Terry Gordy's mouth. 1, 2, 3. Go, next.
Then we have a street fight tag team match with Scary Sherry and Luna against Bull Nakano and Aja Kong.
Bull Nakano!
Now, this is
that deserves 30 minutes.
That would truly be an epic, great co-main event tag team match.
Yeah.
I see that it ends up with it looking like Sherry and Luna are about to win the day, but then Asuka comes in,
yes,
and gets the win and helps Bull Nakano and Aja Kong get the win.
Whoa.
And then we have Bull Nakano, Aja Kong, and the Empress of Tomorrow in the ring celebrating.
That sounds like a killer stable, to be honest.
A JWO.
Yes.
Japanese World Order.
Finally, we take the original main event of the first ever Halloween Havoc. The idea, the giant cage over the ring and part of the outside of the ring covered in weapons. The Thunderdome cage match.
Thunderdome.
Yeah.
And you know, based slightly on the Thunderdome movie.
Mad Max.
But this time we are going to add the bungee jumping harnesses as we take these gigantic super heavyweight tag teams. We're going to take a classic 1987 action smash of Demolition. And we are going to put them against the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and The Undertaker.
Before he was elected official.
Match.
That's going to be good.
And it would be good. And there's no other way that this could go than in the end, Axe and Smash get double tombstone pile driver in the center of the ring and a double 1, 2, 3 for Kane and The Undertaker to win the first and last ever WWE Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. I wonder where we could buy such a thing. Since it's an old school Halloween Havoc, I say that we should put this out on VHS only.
VHS.
We could probably get them to do. We could get people to do that on like Fire Pro or WWE.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think we should campaign for this, Zeus. I really do.
We need to find somebody to do that for free.
Yeah.
Don't make this happen. Put it on YouTube.
Woo!
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
That was a lot of fun.
We could have got into it more, but you know,
I think we made a better pay-per-view than anything that WWF has done in the last 5 years.
I think we made a better pay-per-view than what anything WCW ever did. It was their own concept.
That's right. It was better than any Halloween Havoc they ever did. That's for sure.
That's for sure. Well, first I want to give a quick thanks to everybody in the chat. NG0YYH, Meath. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for booking with us. I hope you guys enjoyed this show.
Thanks for Way Too Real. Thanks to the MMM show.
Most definitely.
Thank your girlfriend. Thank everybody.
Thank your girlfriend.
Thank God.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Pedro. We kept them.
Oh my goodness.
We are 4 minutes over, and we know that she is tapping her foot as we speak.
Mira.
Y'all be good now. Be good now.
Peace.
Yeah, y'all take care. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next week, and adios.
Later.